Everybody, it is the Last Raider, and just want to remind everybody, if you think you're subscribed to the channel, be sure to check and make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube unsubscribed a couple of people, and a lot of folks have been subscribing back since I've been talking about it, and a lot of people have also been subbing since I've been mentioning y'all should sub, because I put these videos out all the time. So if you want some enjoyable content of me, just shit-talking some people, or giving my opinion on various things, just go ahead, hit that subscribe and smash the bell for notification. Yeah, I've usually got some nice content. I'm running out of steam right now. It's been a rough day. But anyway, this is one of those videos where I'm going to probably rant and be offensive because this here irritates the fuck out of me. A video just come out on TikTok about I'm guessing a liberal Democrat chick who has gone to college for way too long. Too many drunken parties at college. Has now surfaced in which she admits to her and her six sisters going to their conservative dad after finding out that he has had cancer. Now what do they do? Do they do nice things for him? Do they talk to him? Do they hear about his life? Do they want to know, are there any stories? Is there anything you want to get off your chest, Dad? No. What do? They go into his room, apparently, sit down, and go, Biden Harris, vote Biden Harris, vote Biden Harris, no lie. Because this chick says they've been having heated exchanges between him and her. Finally, the reason for the video is her dad comes out and tells her, "Oh, I'm voting Biden and Harris because it's important to you girls." I mean, how low do you have to be? How low? Your father is on his deathbed. He's got his own beliefs, honestly. He's going to vote for who he wants to vote for. And you think you need to go in there and get him to vote for Biden Harris? I mean, it is the Chris Pratt. This is the liberal mentality. I mean, with Chris Pratt and every other Hollywood celeb is now figuring out it is praise the party or else. And this is what has happened. This is the mentality of this is. I want to say it's a Democrat culture. Is you will praise us, you will become part of the party, or we will simply burn you at the stake. We will hound you, we will harass you until you finally just either die or until you submit to the authority. That's the entire purpose of this. I mean, let's be frank here. You had an opportunity to hear so many things, and you're wasting time on politics. I mean, these are the last days that your dad's going to have on Earth, probably. And what he probably wants to do is spend time with his children that he's helped raise, and he wants to spend time with you regardless of your politics, but you don't want to spend time with him unless he has your politics. He's not good enough until he submits to your politics, until he's on your side, until he thinks like you, until he has been purged of everything you disagree with. Then, and only then, will he be worthy to talk to you. If you sound like a cunt, woman, you probably are. Alright? I mean, you know what I did with my grandpa when he was dying, with my grandfather? We found out when he was dying, I went over there and listened to him gripe at me about my eating choices. I listened to him tell me how I should raise my kids. I listened to him tell me about his times in World War II, his beliefs, the things that he'd done. He went on and ended up reading through the Bible. In fact, there were 2 nights, in fact, where he just sat there and read to us from the Bible because that's all he wanted to do. He was coughing and hacking and struggling. And every time we said, Grandpa, I'll read that for you. No, he said, this is my last time on earth. He said, this is what I want to do. I want to sit here and read you guys the Bible just like my father read to me. Because it's one of those things that I remember, and I want you to share that memory with me. I want to make that memory with you because I never had the chance to do it before. I didn't get to make it very much. And the last thing I want to do is a good memory. That's what we did. You go in there and you've hounded him. Damn, I don't understand these people. Richard Myers is correct. These people don't human very well. They don't understand. They have no decorum when it comes to dealing with human. They identify with villains. This is something a damn villain would do. I mean, you're like Lex Luthor in, what was it, The Return of Superman, where he's sitting there like messing over the one chick. She dies. Lex doesn't give a shit. He just grabs her hand, finishes her signature out, and then kicks all the kids out of the dadgum house afterward because, oh, I grabbed all of her millions. It doesn't give a shit. What I will say is this: don't be surprised if you morons get written out of the will, because the dear old dad's probably just coming up there telling you, yeah, I voted Biden. Secretly, he's going to vote Trump. He didn't show you the ballot. Which, I mean, he has a secret vote. That's his right. But, I mean, he didn't show you the ballot. I would bet about $100 the dear old dad probably went out there and voted for Trump. Said, nope, I'm voting Trump. I'm going to go tell my daughters that I'm voting Biden-Harris so they will finally shut the fuck up about it. And then maybe we will be family again. It won't happen like that because apparently these chicks are only functional. And that's the thing I've noticed about these liberal Democrat lefties is they do not function outside of politics very well. Anything that they do has to have politics involved in it. It is their identity. If they don't have, if politics isn't there, they cannot function. Politics have to be in the books that they write. It has to be in the comics they write. In the movies that they do, there's always either gender or some weird political stance that no regular person gives a fuck about. Nobody cares. They have to put pronouns in their bio. Oh, well, I'm a she, they, them. Who gives a fuck? I mean, honestly. We don't, do you want to be that? Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. Do you think you could find someone that is the opposite of that or that you could capitulate with? Maybe. Okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares about the bullshit. Where you're sitting there trying to tell everyone, oh, well, I'm a thee, they, them. I know nobody cares. Nobody cares about your politics. Nobody cares about who you vote for. The only thing that we're going to care about is who wins. Okay? And if you're this worried about Biden losing, because this is an act of desperation right here. You don't see Trump supporters going out there and bashing people over the head about voting for Trump. They're quite confident that they're going to win. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell people this right now. I would expect to see Biden like taking off. We're not seeing a lot of that right now. But I've done told my wife, and she said the same thing. We don't care if BLM and Antifa go out there with a couple rifles and start shooting at start shooting at voters as they go to the booths. We're going to vote. She'll bring a couple guns GCW wound kits, and we will run in there. And I've got some body armor I can throw on too. We'll just drive up there. We'll all hop out real quick. If one of us gets shot, she'll just patch us up 'cause she's a nurse, and we'll go in and vote. Then we'll try to figure out how to get out of there afterward. But we are going to freaking vote. I don't care if they say, well, if you need to go vote, you got to run through 8 feet of flame. Fine, we're running through 8 feet of flame. Let me go throw some water let me go wrap myself in towels and soak myself in water so I can get through there faster. But we're not going to sit here and do this thing of, oh, we're going to sit back and hope that these mail-in ballots work. I'm going to frickin' vote. Whether you like it or not. Doesn't matter what's going to happen. And if you people are so scared and terrified that you're going to lose, well, maybe somebody should have had better sense than to leave their laptop unattended. Anyway, folks, I'm the Last Raider. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notification. I'm sorry this was a political video. I try to avoid this type of straight, hard politics and just try to talk about what's in entertainment. But unfortunately, this here just irked my nerves. Also, hit the bell for notification, and as always, stay safe, stay frosty. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.